What's one pre-workout that was so strong and made you rethink your life choices? I asked Reddit, and the answers are insane. We're gonna go over what Reddit has to say about the strongest pre-workouts that made them rethink their life choices. So let's get into it. I asked my community, or our community, what the strongest pre-workout was. And the first comment at the very top said, the 1.25 scoop kill switch I did today, stacked with half a scoop Dark Labs PIMP. So kill switch is strong. It lasts all day. It's one of the most insane pre-workouts I've had. It's pure performance fuel. Now 1.25 scoop of kill switch, I've done that before. It's not too crazy, but it is a lot. And so this is coming from D1CK. I don't want to say that, but Shouter. He's a well-known pre-workout enthusiast in our pre-workout community, which, by the way, if you haven't joined yet, it's one of the best discussion communities for pre-workouts, and if I don't say so myself. And so I asked him what happened. Was it a good experience? And he said, pretty solid experience, to be honest. The focus was nuts, energy top-notch, and the pumps were wild. So Dark Labs PIMP feels good. I've talked to other reviewers. They say the same thing. They just feel good when using it. And it's excellent for pumps. Not the most well-rounded, but excellent for pumps nonetheless. And it makes me feel good. Now, combined with kill switch, that's already like kind of a euphoric experience. So combining both, I can see how Dark Labs PIMP enhances the experience. So the next comment said, juiced and strong, not in a good way. And juiced is definitely one of those weird pre-workouts. So it feels like a Yohimbine bomb of a pre-workout. You get that runny nose, you get some dry eyes. I don't know what happened. When I was using it, I noticed what most people were noticing on it. Some people love it. And the runny nose feeling, it felt like it was something from Yohimbine, but of course, a lot of people agree this seems to be like a mysterious pre-workout with possibly some ingredients not on the label, which, by the way, kill switch also is in the same category. Like Excelsior may have some stimulant that's not on the label. So this was an intense experience. So then we have the next comment coming from Bobby Brooklyn. I mixed Edge and kill switch. It's amazing for the above folks, and juiced at 20 grams was nuts. Only time I had to leave the gym after being there for like 5 minutes. So first, Edge and kill switch. What? Edge of Insanity. That's the pre-workout he's talking about, but I can't fathom the combination of these two pre-workouts, because Edge of Insanity is a stim bomb of a Yohimbine mix. I haven't used it before, but everyone says the same thing. Everyone I talked to that used it, it's an intense Yohimbine bomb without any exotic stimulants. And then kill switch, as you know. Combining both, I don't recommend this, but that has to be one of the most intense experience. And then juiced at 20 grams. I think juiced was a 14-gram serving, or maybe even more. I don't even know, but 20 grams of juice. He had to leave after 5 minutes of being at the gym. I can see that. Juiced is quite strong. It's a very mixed bag of side effects and experience and good energy, but at the same time, it's like a roller coaster of mixed side effects, and it's really weird. I don't know what it is. And then the next comment says, coming from Sad Parsley, 2 scoops of DMAA crack, when it had DMAA, the crack purple version, before it was reformulated, before it was banned. Well, it wasn't banned, but literally have been taking pre-workout since I was 16. I'm 43 now. I came home from the gym and had a great workout. Ran in the bathroom and puked up like half a gallon of water. Crazy. One time in 25 plus years. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah. So that's an experience. So crack purple with DMAA, I've had that too. and it is strong if you're not used to it and you use it. That DMAA, I mean, maybe if you shake the tub, all the ingredients will settle better. I always shake the tub when it comes to these concentrated pre-workouts, and Crack Purple, the original version, had 120 milligrams of DMAA. If that's not going to wake you up, nothing will. Nothing will. You need help if you don't feel that. But he puked half a gallon of water. Oh my God, man. I personally have never puked from pre-workout, but then again, some people are different, and that's an intense experience, even after 25 years of using pre-workout, as Sad Parsley put it. Appropriate Complex 98 said, I decided to full scoop Edge of Insanity for a morning workout. Procrastinated and ended up only having 30 minutes to work out. Had way too much alpha Yohimbine in my system after the workout. So yeah, like I said, Edge of Insanity has this intense mix of stimulants without even having exotic stimulants. And it's just that Yohimbine mix that makes you feel dirty, and the cold sweats. You're on survival mode, man. My man here is on survival mode with that. Half a full scoop, full serving of Edge of Insanity. Blah. I can't imagine. I have to try that out though, the Edge of Insanity pre-workout. My man survived though, that's a good thing. And then Mr. Doff, the pre-workout veteran in our community, Kill Switch did this to me. Not during the actual session, but had a terrible overstim calm down over the next couple days. Weird head stuff going on. Haven't used it since Christmas. I might have to give it a go again soon. Oh man, yeah, I can see that, man, because Kill Switch has some stimulants that's not on the label, right? And that's what most people suspect because of the experience that it gives, and having that calm down and the weird experience of following days after. That's possible. It's so another comment says, what do you think is in this stuff? And he had the same thing. And Mr. Doff said he kind of got the same thing from Heisenberg. Great energy, but weird mental crash. So I know people think it's weak sauce, but ephedra seems to be a common denominator. But there's also lots of talk of unlisted ingredients in Kill Switch too. So yeah, I agree. There's something going on. And I don't think personally it's ephedra. Ephedra, I've used it in pre-workouts, and the FDA doesn't allow ephedrine in pre-workouts, at least not on the label. So when companies are putting ephedra on the label and it has ephedrine, then the FDA would definitely come out eventually when someone tests the stuff and makes sure and shows that it has ephedrine. But I do suspect there's some unlisted ingredients, because I've used ephedrine before and it feels different, and it doesn't last that long, not as long as Kill Switch. And Kill Switch feels different in many ways. And be careful if you're using Kill Switch. So the next comment says, Crack OG, sample from WXN Labs, which is not available anymore. They got raided not too long ago. Around the 25-minute mark, my heart rate bumped up to 200 to 220 for like 20 minutes. Then the nightmare come and I was gone. I think the nightmare came, he's going to say. Crack OG is intense, man. I cannot handle full serving. I had the same experience with, what was that one pre-workout called? Smash AMF. I had that experience. Every movement I made in the gym was like, okay, I was sitting there, my heart rate was calm, and I get up or I move, heart rate bumps up, feels like I'm on the edge of survival mode. And that's what it felt like. I didn't use it again after that. I just sold my tub to someone else who enjoys it. And I couldn't handle it. And Crack OG, I can't handle a full serving of that. I recommend to everyone or anyone who uses Crack OG, half a serving, max. 1.25 maybe. But Meaty Morsels comes in and says, I also claim Crack OG 2 scoop Stim Junkie hazing experience. Just like you, it was a sample, but the label fell off and I thought it was crack reloaded. That blew my brains out. and I felt like if I stopped working out, it was going to get worse. Keep going or else you're gonna have a heart attack. Don't stop. The floor is on lava. If you step on the floor, you're gonna burn. I felt like if I stopped working out, I was going to get worse, which eventually I had to stop working out, and indeed did get worse. My man, Meaty Morsels, he's a stim junkie in the community, and that I believe that he had that experience. Crack OG is, I can't do full serving. I can't do full serving. And then Snoop Dogg comes in and says, same here, never again. Another comment says, dude, how'd you do 2 scoops? I'm new at this, and half a scoop Maniaco seems insane. I could not imagine OG at 2 scoops. Yeah, man, Crack OG. That stuff is what they use to bring people back from the dead. That's how strong it is. That's how strong it is. The next comment says, no doubt it was Apollyon Time Cop V2, most disgusting pre-workout ever made. Threw it in the garbage after my first try. If you know, you know. I think he means that it was tasting bad and made him rethink his choices, and he threw it in the garbage. I've had Time Cop before, and it does feel like a caffeine bomb of caffeine. But I felt like there was a nice nootropic blend to it. It wasn't so bad, but it wasn't one that I would miss if I stopped using it. Forness, the most beloved member of our community. He's amazing. He's one of the most contributing members in the community. So Crack OG, 1.5 scoops. Workout was great, but then survival mode started. My man is in the woods, surviving with Crack OG. Yeah, 1.5 scoops, that's more than my usual servings with Crack OG. I would use 1.25 scoop. Crack OG is deadly, man. Everyone's complaining about that stuff. Full serving. If you want to save money, half a serving, and you get 40 full servings of wild potent pre-workout experience, that'll be enough to last you for a long time. Empty stomach on edge of insanity. My whole body went cold. My heart was racing 1,000 miles per hour. I just sat there and tried to meditate it away, hoping I didn't die. Drank a crap ton of water, hoping to pee it all away. Yes, that sounds like edge of insanity. The next comment says, super bio freak. Oh my God. That's a wild pre-workout I heard as well. Gave me bad stomach aches. Oh man. It's a dirty bomb of a experience as well, from what I heard. I'm glad you survived that though. Dark Horse says LKTM TTV. Dark Horse a couple years ago and fasted Edge of Insanity. So he must have taken Edge of Insanity on the empty stomach and had a wild experience. Oh man. Dark Horse is quite strong as well. I used it like a year ago, and that was strong stuff. And I'm currently testing the current batch, which should be out by now. The review video should be out by now. And then the next comment by MILF Chaser 6996 says, nothing yet, Nader. Gotta tone it down. Looks like he's building a tolerance, bro. Take a little time off from pre-workouts or use something with low caffeine. Cruise it down until you get to a point where you're resting properly, and then jump back up to a strong pre-workout. And let me know how the experience is. You should be better, or you should feel that experience a lot better. Juiced. Had to leave after almost an hour of going to the bathroom. Every set to throw up and staring in the mirror wondering what I had digested. Man, Juiced is wild. And that was bought from Mysterious Tofu 250. 250. So Juiced is, oh my. So Juiced and Crack OG and Edge of Insanity, these 3 pre-workouts seems to be suspect for side effects and wild type of experience that you have to be careful with, even if you're a pre-workout enthusiast. This is one that will surprise you. I mean, you gotta use half a serving of every pre-workout. And speaking of half a serving, I should have gone with half a serving with the pre-workout I used this morning, because I am at that point where I'm questioning my life choices. But yeah, that was the community talking about the strongest pre-workouts that made them rethink their life choices. Yeah, let's add one more question, because there wasn't that many answers to the next question I asked, which was, which stim gives you the best euphoria in a pre-workout? Captain Nardog says, it's the combination that makes a difference. DMHA combined with aerogenesis with a bit of synephrine and a little bit new pep, and you're good. The next comment says, yeah, maybe not the aerogenesis. High V2 has the rest and is crazy euphoric. So yeah, I agree. It's a good combination. I don't know about new pep. I've used new pep on its own, and I've only had like my long-term memories unlocked. I've never had any crazy focus or crazy experience, even when combining it with a pre-workout. And maybe it's the pre-workouts with new pep that uses some kind of special new pep. I have heard a few people say new pep is amazing, but for myself, it didn't really do much other than bring back some long-term memories that I haven't thought of about for years. So the next comment says that I would say primal. Hey, I wasn't asking about pre-workouts, I was asking about stimulants, but that works. He would say primal and a double serving of crack OG. What? My bro. Oh, okay, so yeah, two different experiences. Double serving, I think he means a double scoop of crack OG, because no one's gonna use crack OG at double serving unless you're bringing back someone from the dead. No way. No way. Crack primal is strong as well. Crack OG, you know what it is. If you know, you know. And the crash is big with crack OG. Yeah, I imagine, man. I imagine. And then in my YouTube community, I didn't get that many answers. I asked which stim gives the best euphoria in a pre-workout. One person says hordenine. Hordenine works well when it's combined with the right combination of stimulants, because it prolongs the experience when it comes to the stimulants. But on its own, it doesn't do much. But when you're combining it with stimulants, it prolongs the half-life. So you're extending the life of stimulants when it's combined with stimulants. And then Mr. Doff says DMHA, but aerogenesis combined with alpha Yohimbine is a surprising close second. Yeah, alpha Yohimbine, like Edge of Insanity that has alpha Yohimbine. I don't think it has era, or does it? I think it might have era. Let me just check real quick. Edge of Insanity. So Edge of Insanity has a combination of theobromine, Yohimbine, and alpha Yohimbine. So it's just a big mix of standard stimulants. But yeah, I can see how that would work for you, Mr. Duff. And then Grumpy Old Man says DMHA by far. And then he says also combined with alpha Yohimbine and aerogenesis. That's a good combination, Grumpy Old Man. I would agree with that. That is a euphoric experience, DMHA. But yeah, solid answers here. Hey, I thank you guys for engaging with me in my community on YouTube, as well as our Reddit community. But I appreciate it very much. Very awesome, very great answers. I enjoyed reading this. If you guys want to see more like this, let me know in the comments, and drop a comment below. What was your experience with any of these pre-workouts? Did you get anything crazy? Let me know, and see you next time.